Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, now we are going to talk about Xbox. So, Xbox, yeah, Microsoft, I know you're not surprised, so it looks like they decided to comply with this madness. Yeah, yeah, we are not fooling anyone out here. The madness of the Safety Act. Yeah, Xbox is notifying the UK that they are going to also comply with this bullshit. So if you want to get access to your library, this library of games that those gamers build out in this platform in the UK, to be precisely, yeah, even though you don't have hentai games there, the only thing spicy I can think of the top of my mind is The Witcher 3 because yeah, in the past Xbox 360 you used to have games like Onech and Bara. Probably some of that or Alive, but yeah, Dead or Alive 2 is not backwards compatibility. Excuse me, not the fighting game. I'm referring to the volleyball game. The one that yeah but the fan service that you love. And they are forced to be required. We need to you are an adult playing. Oh, until they yeah just like with those laws, they just like with the Chinese system that they can only be allowed to play like 4 hours a day. You know, but I should start reading you what. Well, Xbox posted themselves. What the fuck, Xbox? By Package Girl. We expect to roll out a age verification process to more regions in the future. So they're starting the UK. Probably even in my country, they want to do the same shit. And at this point, you know what? Yeah, I already spent enough time with Microsoft. I can go back to play my Xbox 360 and my original Xbox with the mod chip just nicely. Yeah, even if I built a catalog during the Xbox One era, you know what? If they're going to push this shit, yeah, you can go bankrupt. Yeah, you know, even if there's still some good stuff out there from the past, they are going to find it up to 7Cs if I stick on of like Gears of War on the original Halo games. You know, I'm not going to comply with this bullshit just because you're going to block me out of my library catalog. But hey, this is something that we also warned that this will happen. Also, surveillance in the stuff you are enjoying. So, we'll continue to communicate the changes we are making to our practices and the data we collect so we can better protect players on our platform. We are protecting you. So the future is safety at Xbox globally. I have to read this in a silent voice. As this age verification process rolls out across the UK, we continue to evaluate how we can keep players around the world safe and learn from the UK process. Right? We expect to roll out age verification process to more regions in the future. There is no size fits all solutions to player safety. And now while reading this, I think fucking Sony is also going to do that because they have a very strong presence in the UK, far more than Xbox. Yeah, they have a stronger presence in the UK than Xbox. Yeah, and we're going to probably hear from them too. So these methods may look different across regions and experiences. We will work with local communities, publishing partners, and regulators to determine the right approach that both respect players' privacy. You're not going to respect privacy. You're not even are respecting that nowadays. And doesn't take away from the Xbox gameplay experience. Yeah, you know even Xbox could go that division could die because all of this shit it gets enacted across the entire world. Even I think the fucking retards, the Nintendrons, will gladly put out with that shit that Nintendo's shoving up their ass. We'll continue to communicate changes we're making to our practices and data we collect so we can better protect players of our platform. So starting early next year, social features on Nexus will become limited to friends only until they complete the age verification process. You know, I know I'm already still clapping and in a sarcastic way, but don't you love it when even this company is telling you, oh, if you want the stuff that you already paid for it, you have to give us your ID. We need to know who you are. Even though, yeah, we can get you banned because we enacted all of these AI policies, all of these restrictions that even if you say a word that is not even something like, just even writing the letter A can get you banned from the platform and losing your time library access. all that money. Yeah, we are seeing the end of not only the internet, the end of everything, even the access to service. Ownership across this entire video game platforms has always been a lie since the era of the Xbox 360 when they pushed it for the digital storefronts, the normalization of digital content. But still, at least with the Xbox 360, if they shut down the servers entirely and you cannot verify your license, well, you can change the 7Cs. You can mod your Xbox 360 still and play those games just nicely. You're not going to play it online, but still, you're going to choose what is the best choice out of that legacy catalog that is worth to play. Yeah, this fucking draconian shit, and remember they are going to develop this shit, this technology with the ID verification themselves, and they are going to test it to try in other countries that they are pushing for this end of the internet. Ah, yeah, I already said Alessandro. Yeah, they want to turn us into Mordor. So let's see. Will not affect any previous purchases, entitlements, gameplay history, achievements, or the ability to play and purchase games. But what's the fucking point since even they are going to use that to judge you? I know in Xbox 360 backwards compatibility they still have their online games like the 1 to 4. Yes, they are selling Rumble Roses XX, nice game, and you have some god sexy waifus there wrestling. And what other ones? You have the first on Echambara actually. The first on Echambara. Yeah, this fucking company. Xbox should have you say, yeah, excuse me, we UK, you have to get fucked. It's your government, but they say, yeah, you're going to we are trying to comply with this one. But also, this one also calling in for what sometimes I mentioned that these companies are going out of business. Microsoft just fucking reduced the price of newer games that they are making from their AAA flagship studios. If you can still call that a flagship, hey, from $80 from $70, looks like they're going to have to even give more incentives to make people comply with this shit. But still, this is enough of a blackmail. Just para it's just a package girl share it out here. So yeah, you have Xbox users that they already built their library and they're losing the access. They're going to lose it in the next year. They are going to fucking lose it all because the fucking UK while also enacting fucking draconian law arguments there in the paragraphs that even they can tag games such as Minecraft and Stardew Valley. Hey, fucking 1984, man. Here we go. That's why PC is the best platform. And even if Steam's shut down, I just hope they still release most of the stuff with Steam OS because even the shit I gave them to Steam, the Steam OS right now is like a good alternative for having an operative system. And if that one gets fully optimized to run on all platforms, yeah, imagine having something that is dedicated to gaming and can do many other things, but only if Steam at this point is willing to finish it. You know, I not want I don't feel like supporting Steam when it comes to their service of video games because of this fucking shit bending over for payment processors. But I just hope they finish that Steam OS. Yeah, or at least let it build enough so other people can continue and contributing to that factor. And even they're going to do that shit underground. Like I keep saying, keep backing everything up because look at this. You're not having ownership of anything. You know what I said? Yeah, Bayonetta isn't ownership, piracy isn't stealing. And guess what? The ones that are giving us this demonstration right now is the fucking government, the UK government, with this shit. So look at this even. This one being highlighted. So beginning today as a part of a compliance program for the UK Online Safety Act and ongoing investments in tools and technologies that help ensure age appropriate experiences, Players who indicate their account age as 18 and over based in the UK and signing into Xbox experience with a Microsoft account will begin seeing notifications encourage them to verify their age. Just like right now, if you use the Bing search engine, that the safeguard used to be open until you created a Microsoft account. And now that you create a Microsoft account, you still haven't touched it to not always. All the fucking day. Yeah, this is the fucking draconian shit that we are witnessing right now. I keep saying, yeah, we are seeing this one right now with Xbox, but you can bet your ass that also Sony, since and especially Sony, since they are the ones that have a bigger presence in the UK, and Nintendo, by obvious reasons, they're going to enact this shit one because they say, yeah, we still want to make money out of this. We are going to make all of what is quote unquote necessary to comply. And remember, it's going to be even more hilarious if you know the track record of Sony when that fucking hack during the PS3 era happened. All of those credit cards that got stolen, all that fucking data for dark web hackers to use to their will. And if they are going to make, oh, we are saving everything in on our servers, I got news for you. You know how people are still getting access to certain games, even right now, no, there is not much of attention for the storefront of PS3, despite that it's still open. It's because they are still having those servers, and some hacker out there that well really likes to see that shit preserved or get access to those data, they know because Sony has been well known for not putting the effort into security. All the security measures, yeah, is like using a fucking. I don't know how at this point. I mean, it's like you are trying to catch water, but oh man, strainer. So yeah, so, this one is going to make identity theft grow up big. Hackers that they know about security measures or security flaws, they are going to say, yeah, family, today we are going to fucking need. Just like we have seen with that app. Even though you say, oh, they're bigger corpus and they have security measures. I have to remember, Sony, yeah, I know this whole thing is about Xbox, but I also need to bring this one up because also remember, yeah, Xbox got hacked, and while in Sony during the past 2010s when they were selling during the PS4 era, they had security flaws during the app for your smartphone for accessing to your account. They were sending shit tons of spam emails that could get your account stolen. So the UK, yeah, and also think of this: how think they are going to react when they are locked down from all the thousands of pounds? Those British guys that spend their time and money, their effort to pay for the stuff that they wanted to get access in that console goes away. Yeah, sell the seven seas, brothers. So that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.